Okay, no longer do we stress. They done put us to the test. Every time I turn the page, it's like a butterfly effect. Watching signs and wonders, heart pounding through my chest. I just wanna right my wrongs before my soul put the rest. We alive in the flesh, Tech 9 is the best. All glory to the Father, ain't no genie in the bottle. I done built my foundation from reading out the prophets. When Christ show his face, they eyes popping out the sockets. Now the saints taking off like a rocket. The truth is getting vicious, somebody call ballistic. His fire with this brimstone, prehistoric Flintstone. If you disrespect around your neck, a great millstone. Now I'm feeling like Killmonger, but they confused and they still wonder why they can't pull us under. It's just too much hunger, and plus they hate to love us. They rather see us suffer. While they looking at me hating, I'ma look above you. See, the game is getting radical, like playing Soul Calibur. They dancing with the devil for their life, they be gambling. They can't hear the truth, cover their ears, they can't handle it. Breathe, this ain't just music. I live this, I breathe this. I want the light. I don't want the things of this world. We done suffer way too much here. We want the kingdom. It's like all our life we knew since the day since we was born. We was marked from the jump, it's on. We was marked, and I'ma rep it to the day it's done. Until it's done. Until it's done. It's like all our life we knew since the day we was born. Since we was born. We was marked from the jump, it's on. We was marked, and I'ma rep it to the day it's done. Until it's done. Until it's done. Now they screaming COVID couldn't get us with them flu shots. Now we speak the truth and we spit it from the rooftop. Knee deep in the game like some tube socks. We the real Jews. I put that on your head like a flat top. We broke the internet like a padlock. Got agents watching us like Madlock. Tell Deshaun Jackson he should let it fly. Cause these rabbis, they a damn lie. They read Kabbalahs and they sacrifice children, strategize villains, and running planes in the buildings. They depopulate the world, take us out by the millions. See, I'm polite to the death of me. You see it how we living. Yeah, we get the criticism, but we take it in stride. No surrender, no retreat. We don't take a damn thing back. If it's true, it's true. The only one we answer to is the Most High God, the Judge. It's like all our life we knew since the day we was born. We was marked from the jump, it's on. And I'ma rep it to the day it's done. Until it's done. Until it's done. It's like all our life we knew since the day we was born. Since we was born. We was marked from the jump, it's on. Now it's on. I'ma rep it to the day it's done. Till it's done. Shalom, Israel. It's your boy New Breed coming through with another live stream. And as you enter the chat, make sure you mash the thumbs up button. If you like that song right there, that song is from myself, artist name I Am New Breed. You can find that particular track on New Breed Music and Motivation via YouTube. If you're not subscribed, go over there and subscribe to New Breed Music and Motivation. Lots of good music there. Now, in this particular video here, we're going to talk about the famine of the word. And we're also going to talk about the spirit behind deception. And we're going to go in this particular video. But before I do so, ladies and gentlemen, we have to drive traffic in these videos. It has to come a time where we really support our interests and what we want to hear from content creators. The reason why we do the thumbs up as you enter the chat is because this is what keeps these videos fluctuating. This is what keeps us from slipping under the guidelines of shadow banning. We have to thumb the videos up. You know, I'm really asking y'all to start to do that when you coming in for real. And then another thing is that a lot of people do not get the stream, the notification for the stream until the end of the stream. And we gotta stop that. Because it would be much easier for me to just go to Patreon and stream where I don't have to worry about certain situations happening. So if you in here, show your support. All right. If you in the chat, thumb the video up. All right. Now, but before I dive into this topic, let's greet you all the good people. We got Enigma in here. What's up? We got Nick in here. Yeah. We got Very Nice in here. We got Troy Green.
What's good? True Love's in here. Breezy 1138 is in here. Savage KD's in here. What it do? What it do? What it do? I'm glad y'all catching another stream. Jamie Rios in here. Chosen from the Most High's in here. That's what's up. That's what it do. That's what it do. We're going to go in today. There's truly a famine of the word. We can no longer take leadership for granted. We can no longer take those who are willing to speak the truth for granted. We can no longer take the chosen for granted. And that means anybody who is standing against injustice, anybody who is standing against immorality, anybody who is willing to go against the status quo, we're going to have to show our support full-fledged for those who are speaking against this beast system. All right? Straight up. For those who don't know, on my last stream, which was aired yesterday, that particular broadcast was taken down. Unfortunately, I received the email that stated that my video did not adhere to YouTube's community guidelines. And the video was called The Covert Control Agenda Exposed. The Covert Control Agenda Exposed. And I went into some real notable sources. I mean, I went into some reputable sources in regards to this current pandemic that we have. I went to sources such as politicians. You know, I guess that would be notable for them, right? I went to doctors. I went to nurse practitioners or nurses. I went to scientists. I went to actual scientists and doctors and highly revered activists in various countries. I went to some notable sources, and somehow, some way, my video was deemed inappropriate. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to read the message that I was sent. And I'm not doing this to try to expose YouTube as a platform. I am genuinely confused to what and the reason. I'm totally confused to the reason why the video was removed. All right. In order for me to avoid any type of infractions in the future, I want to make sure without a shadow of a doubt that I'm following the rules. So what I'm doing right now is actually promoting awareness to this, because other content creators may not know what you can and can't say nowadays, or what can and can't be aired. So there's some understanding. Before I go into this lesson today, I want to go ahead and pull up what YouTube sent me, and I want to address it in the open, because I want to know what it is that I done or said that went against YouTube's community guidelines. All right. Again, ladies and gentlemen, hit the thumbs up button. I shouldn't have to wait to the end of the stream to get people in this stream, to get the amount of people who's going to get the notification. Just hit the like button. If you're watching the video, hit the like button. Listen, at this point in time, I don't even know what's going to go on with these videos. I don't know how long they're going to stay on. I don't know I don't know what is going to deem suitable and what's not. So at the very least you can do is, if you're watching, hit the button so other people can watch it. You understand, family? Like, you understand what I'm trying to do here? Like, we have to support our interests. I'm not asking for money. I'm not asking for nothing. I'm just asking that you hit a button to make sure people get to see the video. All right? Now, I'm going to go to this email that I got not even an hour after posting my last broadcast. And for those who haven't seen this particular email, I screenshotted some of it, and you can watch it. You can see what I screenshotted, so you can see the proof is right there on my community section, which it did not spread too much around the algorithm once I posted it on the community section. All right. But you can go over there to the community section and see the proof. Like, I'm not making this up. And the video was actually called The Covert Control Operation Exposed. That's what it was called, not Agenda. The Covert Control Operation Exposed, which is now available on Patreon. All right. I was able to put it on Patreon. But I'm going to read this email, right? It says, "Hi, New Breed, Music and Motivation. Our team has reviewed your content, and unfortunately, we think it violates our community guidelines." It says, we think it violates our community guidelines. So I'm off break right here. I'm like, does it violate community guidelines, or does the people who reviewed it, do they think that it violated community guidelines? Like, what guidelines did I actually violate? Like, I'm so confused of what I violated. It says, "We removed the following content from YouTube: the Covert Control Operation Exposed." It says, "We know that this might be disappointing." Well, let me stop here. It's not disappointing. It's rather discouraging. And it left me disoriented in a sense. Because, as content creators, we do research. I felt like I did some legit investigative journalist work. I felt like I crossed my T's and dotted my I's. I went through the proper protocols. I didn't use copyrighted material. I even read fair use just to ensure that nothing violated any type of guidelines whatsoever. So it's kind of confusing. It says, "We know that this might be disappointing, but it's important to us that YouTube is a safe place for all. If content breaks our rules, we remove it. If you think we've made a mistake, you can appeal. We'll take another look. Keep reading for more details." Now, it tells me that I can appeal, but that actually makes no sense when you already removed the video. I have no idea how can I appeal a video that's already been removed. I mean, you took the video off. And as we go further on to read, you'll find out that if this happens again, I will get a strike. So how can I re-upload the video in risk of getting a strike? And how will I be able to appeal it? That doesn't make sense to me. All right. So I'm just trying to bring some type of clarity here. I want to understand. All right. I'm hoping that a representative can bring some clarity, or another content creator for that fact. It says, "How your content violated the policy." Now, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We'll find out how my content violated the policy. It says, "YouTube doesn't allow content that explicitly disputes the efficiency of local health authorities or World Health Organization, WHO." Quotations, WHO. That's the acronym. "Guidance on social distancing and self-isolation that may lead people to act against the guidance." What? Let me read that again. I don't think y'all hearing me here. "YouTube doesn't allow content that explicitly disputes the efficiency of local health authorities or World Health Organizations, acronym WHO. Guidance on social distancing, self-isolation that may lead people to act against the guidance." Number one, nowhere in my video did I personally say that we should avoid social distancing or we should somehow not follow any orders or authorities from the World Health Organization. Nowhere in my video did I say that. Even if I reacted to someone else saying something to that nature or saying something that they do personally, only thing I did was react. All right? Nowhere in the video I said that. Nowhere. And number two, are you telling me that I've officially alerted the World Health Organization? My channel alerted the World Health Organization. Are you telling me, right? Let me get this right. The World Health Organization feels like I'm in violation from reacting to videos. I'm totally confused about this situation. Makes absolutely no sense. It's nonsensical, right? I'm going to read the rest of it. And I'm going to read this for all content creators who want to speak on the virus that's spreading. Anybody who wants to speak on it, let this be a learning experience for all content creators, all right? Let this be a learning experience. It reads, COVID-19 medical misinformation policy. Nowhere did I give any information regarding the medical nowhere did I do that, all right? Anyway, let me read this. The safety of our creators, viewers, and partners is our highest priority. We look to each of you to help us protect the unique and vibrant community. It's important you understand our community guidelines. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to understand here. And the role they play and our shared responsibility to keep YouTube safe. Wow. Please take the time. Listen, it almost sounds like when you say keep YouTube safe, it almost sounds like the World Health Organization is the boogeyman. Like they can come down and destroy YouTube and destroy all the content creators. That's kind of what it sounds like. Although I didn't speak against, I never claimed to be a physician. I never claimed to work for the medical industry, the pharmaceutical industry, which I'll put that disclaimer. I don't. I didn't even recommend any cures for COVID-19, not whatsoever. Only thing I did, ladies and gentlemen, was react to scientists, doctors, and news broadcasts. I legit went to the most reputable sources I can, and I simply reacted. All right, that's it. It says, YouTube doesn't allow content of COVID-19 that poses a serious risk of egregious harm. YouTube doesn't allow content that spreads medical misinformation that contradicts local health authorities or the World Health Organization. WHO. Medical information about COVID-19. This is limited to content that contradicts WHO or local health authorities' guidance on treatment, prevention, diagnostic, or transmission. So for all content creators out there, basically don't speak on this virus. Just don't, just avoid it altogether. Don't listen. Me addressing this is simply addressing what happened to try to gain some clarity. After this, that topic will no longer be up for discussion here on YouTube. If you want to hear updates regarding that particular virus, then you're going to have to follow me on Patreon. Anything regarding that, because at this point, that's the only thing I'm getting from this. That's the only thing I'm getting from this, all right? It's not even to speak it, because there's a lot of people who rely on this channel for a source of information. There's a lot of people who rely on this channel for motivation, and I do not want to get struck. I do not want to get my channel shut down. I want to continue to create content here on YouTube. So it is what it is. Even reading what happened, even reading what violations that I went through, I still don't understand what I did. I still don't get it. But just to avoid anything happening, I'll no longer speak on that. I will no longer bring that topic into fruition. Listen, it seems like a gag order has been put out. I don't know on who. The shadow banning is real. A lot of my videos, they're not fluctuating the way they should at my subscribership. And that's an issue. That's a real issue, because I've actually looked at my demographics and my analytics, and what's happening is My videos are not making it past after the home page of one day. My videos are disappearing into the abyss. All right, that's what's happening. The videos are straight up disappearing into the abyss. They playing with the numbers. It is what it is. I'm literally only getting 1 day's worth of views on each video. 1 day's worth of views. So what's happening is my channel's being stifled. It is what it is. And that's why I wanted to talk about the famine of the word. It seems that if you go against anything that is mainstream media's narrative, you're getting pretty much shadow banned. You're getting videos removed. Notifications are not going out. Also, ladies and gentlemen, if you have your notifications on, I need you to click on your bell, right? And turn all your notifications on. Turn all your notifications on. All right? Don't go to your settings and make sure you're getting all your notifications. Do that immediately, all right? Immediately after this broadcast, make sure you do so. And if you're watching these streams, hit the thumbs up. Like when you enter the chat, hit the thumbs up, because guess what's going to happen? This is what's going to happen. The valid information that needs to come out will be stifled. We are coming up on a famine of the word. All right, that's what's happening. But we the people got to start supporting our interests. Like, I give Patreon access for as little as $3 a month. $3 a month, ladies and gentlemen. Invest in your interests if you really want to get this information from a very, I would say, factual standpoint. All right. Now, let's go to some scriptures. Let's go to Amos, chapter 8, verse 11. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord God, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst, but a famine of hearing the word of the Lord. Yeah, a famine of hearing the word of the Lord, the word of the Most High, the truth. That's the times we coming into, like the movie, The Book of Eli. Yeah. Y'all remember the Book of Eli? When Eli was the last man who had the Bible. He was the last man alive who had a hold of a Bible. Blind man, had to learn the book in Braille. And what he's doing is he's fighting to preserve the truth. He's fighting to preserve what's going on from a biblical perspective. And all these people are coming against him to try to kill him, to try to destroy him, to try to get the word, so they can take the word of God and manipulate it and sway it to the direction that they want it to sway, so they can have control, because they know the power of the book. They know how powerful these verses are. So Enoch had to go through trials and tribulations. He had to fight. He had to go through certain things in order to preserve the knowledge. And that movie was phenomenal. It made a lot of sense. And it also showed how the Most High God protects his prophets, his disciples, his saints. And it showed it. And that's what's going on right now. The famine is coming. The gag order is here. It's right on the corner where you can't even speak at all against what the status quo is before you just shut down. Freedom of speech is gone. All right. There is no freedom of speech. They're throwing a control mechanism out there. Let's go to James chapter 1, verse 22. But be ye doers of the word, and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves. But be ye doers of the word, not hearers only, deceiving your own selves. Listen, we're talking about deception. A lot of y'all, right, who watch this channel, you've deceived yourselves. You think it's enough to just hear what I'm saying, right? You think it's enough to hear the word of the Most High, to hear the Bible, to hear some scriptures, to hear some breakdowns, to hear some precepts. You think that's enough, right? How many people are actually supporting the people doing the work? You're hearers, but you're not doers. You're actually deceiving yourself. You're not doing anything to build the kingdom. You don't support your interests. A lot of times you can't even get people to smash a damn like button. So if that's the case, what people are doing is they're getting entertained. They're selfishly taking what they can from the word, but they're not doing anything to build the kingdom. They're not doing anything. They're not even doing anything to preserve themselves in these tumultuous times. Only thing they're doing is hearing the word. They'll click on it. Listen, it's about applying every single word from these scriptures to your life. It's about applying these principles to your life, not just hearing the word. I could care less about those who hear me, hear where I'm coming from. I'd rather see doers, people who going to actually plant in what I'm doing, people who going to actually help. But guess what? With our people, it's just not like that. It is what it is. We some of the most self-centered people in the world. And that's just the truth. We don't want to see, we're so worried about seeing the next person succeed, right? This is the issue. We're so worried about seeing the next person actually succeed that we won't support that person, although we know that truth needs to be out there in the atmosphere. We know it needs to be there. It says, be ye doers of the word and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves. People are deceiving themselves. And I know this for a fact because the leaders that the Most High put in place, if people were to actually apply those principles to their lives, the kingdom will already be here. Christ will already return and heal the land. But that's not what's happening. That's not what's happening because people only want to be entertained, right? That's the situation. People only want to be entertained. We're going to talk more about this deception that's going on. Proverbs 12 verse 22. Lying lips are abomination to the Lord, but they that deal truly are his delight. Lying lips are abomination to the Lord, but they that deal truly are his delight. Yeah. A lot of people want to hear lying lips. They want to hear you soothsaying. A lot of people want to hear mental gymnastics and verbal diarrhea all day to make them feel good and make them feel uplifted and spiritual and special, right? A lot of people want to be lied to. They want to be lied to by these pastors. They want the pastor to sit there and tell them, you're going to be blessed. Everything going to be okay. I see a financial blessing in your near future. That's what people want to hear. They want their ears tickled. But the Most High delights in those who are honest. And I'm going to be honest with y'all at all times. And that's regardless of how people feel. Honesty sometimes hurts those who are not ready to mature. Those who are not ready to develop on another level. When you telling people to utter 100% emphatic truth, it really bothers them. It disturbs their spirit. It messes with their everyday goings. Because the truth is not something that people are used to, but the Most High delights in that. The Most High delights in the fact that we ruffle people's feathers. He delights in the fact that people get pissed off when you tell them the truth. The Most High loves it. Everybody's lying to each other. We need truth out here. Proverbs 11 and 3. The integrity of the upright shall guide them, but the perverseness of transgressors shall destroy them. The integrity of the upright shall guide them, but the perverseness of transgressors shall destroy them. See, what you have going on is the upright trying to bring the truth out there, and there's a muzzle being put on the upright. There's a muzzle being put out, and the perverseness of your media, those who are transgressors of the laws of God, because when it says transgressors, it's talking about those who are going against the laws of God, the Most High's laws. Those who are spiritual leaders, but they don't have no laws to live by. They're transgressors of the law. The same people, right, that can swindle you left and right, jerk you left and right, right? Sit up there and run off on the plug twice. Yeah, there's a lot of straight up swindlers, con artists. It's amazing. It's utterly amazing to me. I'll sit here and I'll watch these con artists all on social media. And I'll watch them over and over, rip the people off, rip the people off, rip the people off, run off with people's money, right? Straight scam the hell out of people, right? I watch these people do it over and over. I watch their growth continue to grow and grow and grow, right? I watch the people continue to support them, right? I watch people continue to sow seeds in people who are literally swindling them, getting caught red-handed, stealing from the people, not keeping their words. And then I watch God's people, the ones who actually have integrity. There's a word that you don't hear too often. Integrity. Who's attempting to put together great works, but there's no real support at all. Listen, I can vouch for this. And brothers who was involved in the projects that we were putting together can vouch as well. I can tell you like this. The Spiritual Jamaica Retreat. I'm literally talking about, ladies and gentlemen, we had real-time updates. I want y'all to listen carefully to me. We had a platform of real-time updates, literally showing people working in the hot sun in Jamaica. Literally, I'm talking about sweating, building bamboo fences, building cabins, I'm talking about plowing, putting their hands to the plow, putting in work. We had a group of, let me see, how many people was in that group? I want to say 300 to 400, give or take, right? I can literally count on one hand how many people supported. Literally. How many people? The rest of the people were literally there just to gossip, get involved in the group, see what's going on, be nosy. I mean, literally, nobody put forth any support at all when they can see the work being done. But those who sit up there and just swindle you, those who actually work for Satan, you see those people, they flourish. And I had to ask the Lord, like, why is this happening? Why is it that the integrity of the upright who's trying to guide at this day and age, why are those being suppressed? Why are those people being suppressed? Well, on the other hand, the perverseness of these transgressors who are leading people to destruction are still flourishing. And the Lord showed me that it's because there's a famine of this word that's coming. And we only can live out prophecy. Everything happens for a reason. Everything in its time. Yeah. Now, let's continue. Let's talk about this deception. John chapter 8, verse 44. Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. Now listen here. Anything that they publicize on a mainstream level, we're talking mainstream, we're talking about your news, we're talking about your most popular social media personalities, we're talking about all those who have the spirit of deception in them. We're talking about all those people who want to keep you distracted from what's really taking place. They are murderers. They are of their father, the devil. Hollywood itself is of the devil. All right? It's of Satan. Hollywood, everything that they put forth, meaning the news media, because all of that goes in lines with Hollywood. Everything they say is a lie. You can't believe a damn thing on the idiot box. When you turn on your TV, You might as well, yeah, listen, you might as well forget it all. And they froze my chat. See, right now, I'm watching stuff happening on my end. Now, let's read that one more time. Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. Listen, all of these people who are set up, the mass majority of people who are set up, they're liars. They are of their father, the devil. The whole conscious community, devils. Any Israelite camp that's attached to the conscious community, devils. Liars. Any Christian pastor that won't tell you the laws of the Most High, devils. Liars. Like, we don't have that many people to choose from, ladies and gentlemen. At the very least, the people that you know are willing to die on their sword for the truth, at the very least we could do is support them wholeheartedly. Stand behind them. It's only a handful. It's literally only a handful, ladies and gentlemen. It's not that many. The Most High doesn't choose that many. Remember, the Bible says, many are called, but few are chosen. We like to wear these titles of being chosen. But the Bible tells us if you're just a hearer of the word and not a doer, then you faith without works, man. You faith without works. Let's go to these scriptures. We're going to 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 1. Now we beseech you, brethren, by the coming of our Lord Christ, and by our gathering together unto him, that ye be not soon shaken in mind, or be troubled, neither by spirit, nor by word, nor by letter as from us, as the day of Christ is at hand. So we're not supposed to be afraid of what these deceptive demons are bringing out. We shouldn't be afraid by the media. We shouldn't be shaken up in mind or in spirit. We're not supposed to be troubled because the day of the Lord is at hand, man. It says, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall come, except that come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. Yes. It says, let no man deceive you by any means, for the day shall come, except there be a coming, a falling away first. What's a falling away, ladies and gentlemen? When it says a falling away shall happen first, that the man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. Listen, it's speaking in regards to the famine of the word. There's going to be a disparagement of the word. There's going to be hidden truth. It's not going to be easily accessible. There's going to be a falling away so Satan can be magnified and glorified so you can see who Satan really is. You can't expect those who are on the broad path of destruction to lead anybody. If you looking at the persecutions, you know them by their works, man. You know them by their work. You know God's people by their works, by their fruits. You know who they are. Broad leadeth to damnation, and narrow is the path to salvation. You know you become a threat, right? When you getting videos removed, when you getting blocked, when you getting shadow banned, when you get views stolen, when all of these things are happening, you already know what's taking place. The falling away is happening first. But we are not to be troubled. But Satan is going to be on a mainstream level. Like, it's going to come a point in time that people are clearly going to be Satanists. I'm talking about clearly. Like, when you walk out of your door, everybody is going to be absolutely forthright with the God they serve. I mean, there's not going to be no secrets. There's not going to be no secrets. You're going to know that people stand behind the devil. They're not going to give a damn about the Most High. It's going to be like the days of Noah. In order for them to condition this world to be like the days of Noah, they're going to have to silence those who speak the truth. They're going to have to. They've always done it throughout history. JFK caught one in the head. Martin Luther King caught one. Malcolm X caught one. I mean, the list goes on and on and on of people who going to catch one. You know why? Because they need the world absolutely lawless. The famine is coming, man. The famine is coming. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, who oppresseth and assaulteth himself above all that is called God, or that is worshipped, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is God. So knowing who the Most High is through these texts, it's going to come a day where it's going to just be hard to find. And it says again, who oppresseth and exalteth himself above all that is called God. Exalteth himself above all that is called God, or that is worship, so that he is God, sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is God. So you see the shadow banner. Remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things. And now ye know that withholdeth that he might be revealed in his time. Satan is being revealed straight up. For the mystery of iniquity doeth already work. Only he who letteth will let, until he be taken out of the way. And then that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. The Most High, Christ, he's going to destroy Satan. He's only getting a little bit of time to run wild. As the Most High is elected, listen, our responsibility is to get as many people and this understanding as possible before they pull a plug. The internet might not even always be here. You understand me? Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders. And with signs and lying wonders. Yeah. That's what they doing on the TV right now, working witchcraft. And with all deceivableness and all unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. And for this cause, God shall send them strong delusion, that they shall believe a lie. Listen, they don't want the truth. People don't want the truth. People want you to make them feel good, man. They don't want to hear what they call doom and gloom teachings. They rather be under this satanic spell. And we're going to talk about the satanic spell. We got sources to go to today. We got sources to go to. And we're going to talk about the spirit of deception. Yeah, we're talking about the spirit of deception. Because it's a spirit behind it. And I want you to gain a clear understanding what that spirit is behind deception. And how the whole world is being deceived to believe lies, to believe strong delusion. Number one, they don't want to follow. They don't want the truth. People just want to live and let live. Galatians chapter 6. Be not deceived. God is not mocked. For whosoever a man soweth, that he shall reap. For he that soweth to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption. But he that soweth to the Spirit shall the Spirit reap everlasting life. Listen, it says, be not deceived. God is not to be mocked, ladies and gentlemen. Whatever you sow, that's what you're going to reap. Whatever you sow, that's what you're going to reap. You know, it's interesting how we invest in everything that destroys us. Easy. And this is beginning to be disturbing to me, what I see. We invest in anything that disturbs us. We sow seeds anywhere that actually is not in our best interest whatsoever. And The Most High is not to be mocked. Like whatever you sow, that's what you're gonna reap. Like that's just like, let me give you an example. That's just like if we all eat honey buns for 2 weeks straight, and we deceive ourselves and say, you know what, we're gonna lose weight by eating honey buns for 2 weeks straight. Like you didn't sow. Like that's what you did. You deceived yourself. Just like that's just like saying, okay, if I continue to sow into the Babylonian satanic system, right? I continue to sow all my finances, everything that I have to offer. I'm gonna give it to Walmart. Let's see. I'm not gonna support my own people. I'm not gonna support the kingdom to come. I'm just gonna spend all my money sowing in this demonic system. What do you think you're gonna end up at the end? What you sow is what you're gonna reap. This system is falling. This system is falling. And you know, the kingdom to come, the Most High is going to surprise. Let me tell you, let me be a testament. Let me be a testament, right? I've always supported my interests, no matter what. I've always, like, that's common sense to me to support my interests. If I see brothers with clothing lines, I'll support them. You know why? Because I know that these brothers are the future. They're the future leadership when Christ returns. When brothers got books, I support it. When brothers are doing the work, I support it. You know why? Because I know that I'm investing in my interests, not in the interest of those who don't have my best interests at heart. And everybody who sends super chats, I appreciate it. And I want you to know that everybody who does support, I do appreciate it wholeheartedly. But the issue is that the issue that we have in our community that is no real support. And I didn't even want to spin this video that way. But just coming in here and seeing how hard it is to get people to hit a thumbs up button, we spent the direction that way. Because a lot of y'all sit up there and watch them take away my live stream yesterday. And I rewatched the live stream as it was on Patreon. I sat there and watched it. And I had an idea that they would take it down. So I literally begged 3, 4, 5 times just for people to hit the thumbs up button. So now, since this is an issue on my channel that people really just hearers of the word and they won't go out of their way to show any type of support. From now on, what I'm going to end up doing when I do these live streams, I'm going to tell you right now, until we can get our analytics working properly, when I come into a stream and we get the views matching the thumbs up, I promise you, I'm about my word. I'm about my word. I'm going to try this 2 more times. When I start a live stream, if people are not supporting, if I got to wait 40 minutes to get 50 minutes to get all the people who are going to get the notification in my stream because nobody's actually supporting it, I'm going to I'm literally going to turn it off. I promise you this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to let YouTube go for a while. You understand? And I'm just going to stream solely on Patreon to those who actually support. That's what I'm going to do. I'm dead serious about that. Because this really doesn't help me. This only puts me at risk saying the things that I say here on YouTube. It's like, what is the purpose when I can get those who are actually down with what I'm doing actually on Patreon? Like, you understand? It makes no sense to me to keep on putting my channel at risk when I could just give some old hokey dokey, some feel good 5-minute videos here on YouTube. And I could do that every day. So, like, that's where I'm at with it. But I didn't even want to take it there, but it had to be taken there today. Because at the end of the day, when you seeing your content creators, actually videos get removed, it's up to, listen, it's up to the people to be like, nah, we're going to make sure this brother is good. We're going to make sure his videos are spreading. We sharing them everywhere. You know, even the fact that they shut me down, when they took their stream off for speaking the truth, that should have went viral. All these subscribers here, everybody watching the channel should have been sharing that everywhere. And it's funny to me that people would sit up there and be like, no, Bree, keep on going. Keep on speaking the truth. They'll say that, right? Keep on speaking the truth. Keep on doing, nah, F them. Keep on saying what you saying, Bree. Yeah, you bringing it, keep bringing it. Yeah, when my damn channel gets shut down, where the hell y'all gonna be? Y'all gonna be sitting there like, yeah, man, that brother really was speaking the truth. Yeah, man, he bugging. Look, they shut his whole damn channel down. I ain't gonna be able to rely on them people. You understand? I ain't gonna be able to rely on the people who won't even hit a damn thumbs up button to help me when my whole channel and whole platform is down. I mean, seriously. So it's like right now, man, I'm having no cut cards. I'm gonna stop opening the lines for a while. Reason I'm gonna stop opening the lines is because I'll open the lines and this would have happened, right? I'll open the lines and people will automatically jump on the line and start promoting something they building, right? Without my permission. Without my permission, they'll call in and start promoting something they got going on. It's not right. Because whatever you got going on, it may not be in my best interest. It may not be in the best interest of our people. So I had to put an end to that. So we putting the call-ins on timeout. Yeah, it's total disrespect. So now we got to draw the lines, man. We got to draw the lines and we got to clean up on this channel, man. We got to clean up. We got to clean up. Now let's talk about the spirit of deception. We're going to really go in. There is a spirit behind this deception. And we're going to go there. I want to talk about Hollywood. I'm going to give a real, we need a real fervent understanding on this Hollywood thing. I'm gonna go get the definition of Hollywood first before I go into my other sources. Because I don't think a lot of people realize how much the television is affecting people on a mental level. I mean, these demons, they really are using the sleight of the hand. They're using sorcery. They're using magic. Like, this is going on full-fledged, and people are in disarray, straight up. Let's go to Hollywood. Let's talk about this Hollywood. And the source I'm going into is the Great Works WordPress. I'm going to WordPress. All right. All right, let's go. Hollywood. The Greek work. The holly tree was used by Druids who were known for being priests. Let's see. They were known for being priests and also wizards. The wood was used as a form of sorcery using psychology, subliminal messages, and manifestation through what is called lesser magic and bewitchment. Today, many actors in Hollywood practice witchcraft and Kabbalah. Absolutely. They go into natural law, immorality, mysticism, anarchy, occultism. I mean, they go into agnostic, like esoteric beliefs pretty much. That's what they all go into. And a lot of Hollywood actors, actresses, and all of that, they dive right in with this witchcraft. All right. Now, and a lot of them are fervent studiers of the Kabbalah as well. And a lot of the times you'll see like a little red band around their wrist, which signifies that they study the arts, that they actually study witchcraft. And you'll see Beyonce wearing them. You'll see Madonna wearing it. You see Rihanna wearing it. I mean, it's like all it is a red string. All it is a red string wrapped around their wrist to let you know that they study the craft, right? It says the term Hollywood derives from the holly tree. The holly tree, we already read that. The holly tree was used by Druids who were known for being priests and wizards. The character of Merlin in the legend of King Arthur was a druid, a wizard, and he used a wand made of Hollywood. Hollywood movies are a form of sorcery using psychology, subliminal messages, and manifestation through what is called lesser magic and bewitchment. Today, many actors in Hollywood practice witchcraft and Kabbalah. The Kabbalah Century International is located in Los Angeles, California, and many actors, entertainers are members, including Madonna, Demi Moore, Britney Spears, Ashton Kutcher, Rosie O'Donnell, Mick Jagger, and watch this, they're going into the bracelets. Most of them can be seen in photographs wearing the red string bracelet, which represents the red Grivranya. The Kabbalah tree, which symbolizes fire, wrath, judgment, and the Mars, despite the cover-up, Mars is known as the god of war. Roman mythology and the Red String Kabbalah cult is currently promoting a war and Holocaust. So I wanted to read that, right, to show you what Hollywood derives from. And the land itself of Hollywood, they consider that to be very rich soil. They consider that land to be where a lot of growth happens. There's a different energy when you go to Hollywood. Literally, when you go to Hollywood, the energy changes. You can feel it. There's a lot of ambition. Like, it's a very fervent, ambitious spirit that permeates through the atmosphere of Hollywood, because it's been, I mean, literally, it's been a lot of magic done there. There's a lot of sorcery done there. It's really an ancient burial grounds for Indians. It's an ancient Indian burial ground. So they got a lot going on in Hollywood. All right. Now, I wanted to point that out because this is going to all tie together. I want y'all to follow me here where I'm going with this and the spirit of deception. Now, we already know it's witchcraft. We already know it's divination. It's magic. It's all of the above, right? So let's go ahead and go to a source. And first, I'm going to play a really quick clip. And this is called Who Created Hollywood and What's the Purpose? Oh, we're going to put the devil on blast this evening. We're going to put the devil on blast. Who created Hollywood and for what purpose? See, not only on this channel do we expose what's going on, we point to the exact culprits here. Hear me out.
Those created the images, the icons, and the visual forms that we identify with the American way of life. They created their own America, an America which is not the real America. It's their own version of the real America. But ultimately, this shadow America becomes so popular and so widely disseminated that its images and its values come to devour the real America.
You hear that? And this is a very old documentary here. He says that Hollywood creates what they want America to be. It's an illusion. Hollywood means the news. It means everything, y'all. It means the movies. It means everything. This is why they use predictive programming so much. Listen to the illusion of Hollywood. Let's repeat that.
Those created the images, the icons, and the visual forms that we identify with the American way of life. They created their own America, an America which is not the real America. It's their own version of the real America. But ultimately, this shadow America becomes so popular and so widely disseminated that its images and its values come to devour the real America. And so the grand irony of all of Hollywood is that Americans come to define themselves by the shadow America that was created by Eastern European Jewish immigrants who weren't admitted to the precincts of the real America.
Now you hear who did he just say was behind Hollywood, right? Who did he just say? I didn't say, New Breed didn't say anything. Do you hear me, y'all? Now, y'all my witness, right? All of y'all in this chat are my witness that I didn't say what he just said. He said it, right? I'm only reacting. Let's play it again, all right? Want you to hear what he's saying.
Is that Americans come to define themselves by the shadow America that was created by Eastern European Jewish immigrants who weren't admitted to the precincts of the real America.
Okay, let's get that again. I'm gonna play that again. Because guess what? What I gotta do is I gotta go find sources to say what I want to say, right? But I guess it's something about how I say it where my videos gotta get removed. So I like to go to sources and let them say it, right? Makes sense, right?
Logos created the images, the icons, and the visual forms that we identify with the American way of life. They created their own America, an America which is not the real America. It's their own version of the real America.
They created their own version of America using witchcraft, sorcery, magic, divination, casting spells. They did that, right? They created their own version. They gave us an optical illusion on what America is, right?
But ultimately, this shadow America becomes so popular and so widely disseminated that its images and its values come to devour the real America. And so the grand irony of all of Hollywood is that Americans come to define themselves by the shadow America that was created by Eastern European Jewish immigrants who weren't admitted to the precincts of the real America.
All right, there we go. Now we see who's responsible for the illusion, for the deception, right? Now, let me go to a scripture. Let's go to a scripture. Revelations chapter 2, verse 9. I know thy works in tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. Right? Just reading the Bible. That's it. Yeah, I know the blasphemy, of them who say they are Jews, but they not. They the synagogue of Satan. I mean, who worships in synagogues? Right? I know thy works in tribulation. So when it says, I know thy works in tribulation, it's talking about those who are in poverty. I know those who are in poverty, but you are rich. Those who are actually poor, you're rich. You have spiritual treasures. And then I know those who claim to be who they say they are, but they're not. They're the synagogue of Satan. That's the Bible right there. Now listen, when you think about Hollywood, right? And you think about all the movies, who else, right? Yeah, they trying to freeze the chat again, man. This is crazy. Now listen, who else, right, would make a movie where people getting stabbed the hell up, where it's ghosts, it's demons, it's ghouls, it's goblins, right? Who else would make movies where everybody's dying, people getting shot in the face, heads getting cut off, all this violence on TV? Who else would do this but Satan? Right? Nowadays, right? You even got kids getting killed on movies. I remember at some point in time, like, it was unheard of for a child to die on a movie. Like, but now babies getting killed on movies, ladies and gentlemen. Babies are getting killed on movies. Literally, we can sit up here and watch a child die on a movie that's produced by Hollywood. We can watch rape on a movie. Check this out. We can watch rape on a movie. We can watch, all hell breaking loose on a movie, right? But when somebody says something that's disturbing the media, those videos get removed. Somebody with sinister plots got to be behind all this. Somebody who's real sinister got to be behind this. Seriously. But you know what? There's more. I'm going to another source. So, you don't think it's just one source. I'm going to go into another source called The History of Hollywood, right? I'm going to play a little bit of this. Excuse the noise because it's playing a movie in the background of it, but I think y'all going to be able to hear it. And if you're in this live stream, ladies and gentlemen, mash the thumbs up. The shadow ban is real. How on earth do we got more likes than people in the room? Listen, I'm pointing everything out that they do now. How we got 752 likes with 691 people in the room? How is that even possible? I'm showing you the shadow ban. I'm showing y'all what they're doing. That's impossible. But if you in here and you haven't hit the thumbs up, hit it. Because we don't even know if the video is going to stay. I have no idea what I can and can't say no more.
images conceal memories. Beneath Hollywood's familiar stories lies a hidden history of persecution and murder which haunted a small group of men. Not American cowboys, but Jewish immigrants.
But who? Not American cowboys, but who? Let's play that again.
Persecution and murder which haunted a small group of men. Not American cowboys, but Jewish immigrants.
Not American cowboys, but immigrants. I didn't say it.
This is the story of the founders of Hollywood. The story of the
Here's the story of the founders of Hollywood.
idea that became their America and ours. First saw light on a Hollywood screen. It was largely the product of 6 movie studios established in the 1920s and run for over 30 years by a group of Jewish immigrants.
Now, they're saying this is history. Who runs Hollywood, right? This is who behind your media. It's just straight up history. It's going to tell us the families and everything. So this is the people who behind movies like Songbird, a movie that just came out where they predicted, I'm going to say predicted in quotations, that there'll be a COVID-23, a movie where they predicted that, that it will be a mutated strain, right? And lo and behold, not even 2 days after the movie aired on Amazon Prime, the strains mutated, right? This is the same people who made that movie, as insensitive as that movie is, because, people have died from this virus. They the ones made the movie. They the ones who behind it, right? These are the same people who made movies like Quarantine. They made movies like Contagion. They made every single virus movie they create. I mean, they're behind it. Hollywood is behind it, right? All right.
They had strikingly similar backgrounds.
Let's see who it is one more time.
Established in the 1920s and run for over 30 years by a group of Jewish immigrants. They had strikingly similar backgrounds. All races and religions. That's America.
Hollywood is the biggest tool that they've used. This is Satan's biggest tool.
All of these men who founded Hollywood were born within a 500-mile radius of one another. And all of them wound up roughly within 15 miles of one another in Los Angeles. One could say that the American dream was really born in Eastern Europe.
They said that the American dream was really born in Eastern Europe. Here you have these immigrants who live close together. They conspired. They came together. They put their money together. Now, I'm not going to sit in here and act like, that we should be angry at them for doing what they did. I'm not even going to act like that, because guess what? We have ample opportunity to put our money together and do certain things. Like, I remember when Monique, right? When Monique was upset about not getting her Netflix special and not getting paid what she wanted to get paid for a Netflix special. And only thing I could think to myself is why as people do we continue to beg other people for something that we can do ourselves? Like, why do we do that? Like, why? Listen, they got together, they put their money together, they made moves, they created Hollywood, and they can put whatever agenda they want out there. They can spin the narrative however they want, because they were unified enough to do that, right? But why can't our people put something together? Like, you got all these entertainers, all of these multi-billion-dollar entertainers. When they gonna put something together and make their own damn Netflix? Why you can't make stop begging for your oppressors? I mean, stop begging. Like, make your own. I mean, that's where I stand with it. It's like, I can't be mad at them for putting their money together. We beg too damn much. Always somewhere begging.
been so thrilled in all my life.
Harry Warner, who with 3 of his brothers brought sound to the motion picture, was born in Poland.
I was Jack Warner, youngest of the Warner clan, and I'm the senior member of the film Famine brothers.
Also from Poland was Samuel Goldwyn, born Goldfish. Although Goldwyn never ran a major studio, he was perhaps the biggest and best known of the independent Hollywood producers. Universal founder Carl Laemmle came from a small town in Germany. Louis B. Mayer, who gave us the glory years.
Now listen, they naming the families who behind all of these motion picture companies, right? Now this will explain right here why copyright laws have become so stringent when it comes to certain people taking their movies and reacting to them. I mean, literally, it's I want to say it's racism. I really do. But, you know, I sit up there and I watch people who do movie reviews, right, for a living. Literally, they sit up there and they do movie reviews for a living, and they're paid handsomely to react to movies on social media. But when brothers and sisters from a certain diaspora reacts to their movies and look at the underlying lessons that they learned from the movie, it seems to be an issue. It always seems to be a copyright law, like no matter what. I mean, you can use copyright, I mean, just totally the right way. And they will continue to hit you with copyright after copyright after copyright. And I said, man, you know what's happening right now? Racism is happening right now. It's targeting certain people. That, I mean, listen, they're censoring certain people. You can't really see people from my diaspora personally. You can't see them fluctuate in a certain way. You can't see them grow in a certain way. I mean, they make sure it's a limit. They put a cap on everything. The censorship is absolutely, it's disgusting, man. It's disgusting, man. I hate, I really hate it because it doesn't show you the quality of content that's going out. It's not based on the quality of content. It's not based on the investigative journalist work. It's not based on the knowledge. It's not based on none of that. It's based on who they choose because they control these platforms. They control these platforms. It's not based on the quality of the content. And they're doing things illegally. And I'm just gonna say it, man. They're trying to make a famine of the word. Because think of it like this. Think of it like this. They got us all closed in our homes. They made going out and having fun a thing of the past, right? They made it so social media is the most prevalent thing in society, right? But then they shadow ban and they silence people who are bringing truth on social media. So what they're doing is they're forcing you to be inundated. They're forcing you to be brainwashed. They're forcing you to believe in the spells that they're casting. They're doing witchcraft. Somebody said not racism, it's spiritism. Hey, that part too. But when I say racism, I know for a fact that certain content creators don't get what they deserve based on race. I know for a fact that people get shadow banned when another race of people can say the exact same thing, bruh. And that's why listen, this is why I've been going to sources. This is why I always go to sources from various nations or races of people. I go to various sources because, listen, there are other races of people who speak truth, but I have to literally weigh things from what they're saying. I mean, we don't know what we can and can't say, man. And it's starting to get real frustrating, man.
The MGM studio was born in a Russian Jewish village. William Fox and Paramount's Adolf Zucker were both born in Hungary.
It's given the families of Hollywood.
Fox's studio merged with 20th Century Pictures to form 20th Century Fox.
Now here comes Adolf Zucker, the president of Paramount Pictures.
Zucker, known as the father of the feature-length film, spent his childhood in this Jewish village.
gonna show y'all what they doing in the chat because I'm pointing out everything. If y'all watching this and you can screenshot this, screenshot it. 833 people is 833 likes. 717 people in the chat. Just pay attention to that. To show you that they won't even drive the traffic. They won't give people notifications.
Prior to the 20th century, most Eastern European Jews were forced to live in poor villages called shtetls. Without a homeland, they lived a marginal existence at the sufferance of the Russian Tsar.
All right, let's go up some.
Create your.
Actually, that's what I wanted to do. I just wanted to show the families of Hollywood in that video. And I think that broke it down rather well. I didn't point them out. I mean, I pointed them out, but I didn't say who control Hollywood. The same people who making all these sinister ass movies, these gory movies, all these damn horror movies with people dying and getting gutted and all this rape going on TV. And now you can watch a movie and see a child get killed. Like I didn't make Hollywood. Now, let's go to these scriptures. 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 33. Be not deceived. Evil communication corrupt good manners. Don't be deceived, ladies and gentlemen. Evil communication does corrupt good manners. Now, what's evil communications? The stuff that we like to inundate ourselves with, sitting in front of that TV, social media, Instagram. Don't be deceived. No. Don't be deceived. If you on social media looking at a bunch of ratchet nonsense, right? If you on social media looking at a bunch of ass cheeks clapping all day, every day, right? If you on social media, right? And all you doing is posting memes of the most ratchet thing that you can think of, right? Don't think for a second that evil communications don't corrupt good manners. Yeah, because evil communications corrupt who you are from the inside out. It corrupt how you maneuver, how you treat others, what you do, all the things that keep you on a spiritual uphill battle will roll your ass down that hill if you continue to follow evil, corrupt communication. Be not deceived. Don't be deceived because we think we can put anything into these optics. We don't know the power of our minds. We don't know the power of this Hollywood powerhouse when they can use the sleight of a hand and trick you and put something in your mind that you don't even know where it came from. Do you know how many times you have thoughts that are not your thoughts? Yeah. Often you have thoughts that are not even, you don't even know where your thoughts are coming from. You know why? Because you're deceived. You let social media get you. You let all the television get you. You let all this programming get you. It says, be not deceived. Evil communication corrupt good manners. Let's go. We're going to these scriptures. All right, we in the book of... Okay, I think I went through all my scriptures. That's what's up. We went through all the scriptures. Yeah. Went through those precepts. Like we steamrolled right through them precepts. That's what's up. That's what's up. All praises to the Most High. All praises. Let's see who we got up in here, man. Y'all see what we got to go through on this channel, man. People can say what they want in the conscious community. They not getting their damn videos taken down. They ain't getting their videos taken down, man. They not getting the persecution. It's not happening. They say what they want to say, man. You know it's the truth when they taking them off. When you speak it, it disappear. You know it's the truth when they shadow ban it. When they making sure you don't make it to a certain level. Let me tell you something. For y'all who've been watching the subscriber count, right? And y'all know we on a run to 100,000. Let me tell you something. I done hit 100,000 many times. I guarantee I already done hit 100,000 subscribers at least a dozen times. Easy. Easy. But you know, that's what they do. That's what they do, man. Somebody said there's a dude who's getting censored. I'm just putting, listen, don't think I'm the only one that's getting censored. Just because I'm pointing out, just because I'm outraged because this just happened. Just because I'm outraged that it happened, that don't mean that I'm the only one. And everybody in this stream can see the shadow ban because when the likes outnumber the people in the chat, that's a shadow ban. That means they don't want. Listen, when I seen the momentum climbing quickly on one of my other streams and they just totally shut it down, I don't know if y'all was in that stream where the whole damn stream just shut down. And I normally listen. I normally don't even complain about this stuff. I normally don't even address it. I just let it happen. But it's time that I start shining a light on these damn devils, man. I need to start shining a light on the fact that my channel is getting targeted. I mean, it's not right. I put in the work. I put out good content. I don't go against YouTube's guidelines. I'm not using vulgar language. I always use the right copyright protocols. There's no hate speech over here. Nah, y'all. Now find somebody else to find somebody who got a damn G-string up their ass and target them. Go target them. All I'm doing is speaking. Go target somebody who, you know, who out here acting crazy, man. Go target people who are doing backyard fighting. You know, people doing backyard brawls and all that. Like all this violence on YouTube. Are you kidding me? All this damn violence on YouTube, bro. All this damn porn on YouTube. All I do is react to videos. Come on, man. And then I'll have a huge demographic of my people be like, Newbie, keep going, keep spitting that truth. And then what happens when my channel get removed? Is anybody gonna rock with me and go follow me on Patreon? Because let me tell you something. If all y'all in this chat right now, after the end of this video, went and followed me on Patreon, and I seen those Patreon numbers go where I can say, you know what? I don't got to deal with this platform. I'll go right over there. I go over there and you will get all the raw content. I ain't got to hold back a damn thing. I can speak my mind. I can say it how I want to say it, but nobody wants to support. Only a handful. Like you can have 100,000 subscribers and only about 400 of 100,000, maybe 400 to 500 are rocking with you for real. That's why I don't give a damn about numbers no more. I'm telling you, I don't care. I don't care, man. I don't care about numbers no more because if you're not willing to rock with me for real, the hell with you. Only thing you here to do is be nosy. You want to hear the word, but you ain't about no type of action. When everything hit the fan, because I'm going to be good regardless. Let me make that clear. I'm going to be straight regardless. But when times get tough and things hit the fan, I ain't going to be. Listen, when there's some direction that need to be made, hey, when you need some guidance in a place that when we setting up things, hey, don't come to me. Don't come to me, man. Don't. Just like we talk about how family do us dirty and all of that. And you know, we real stiff-necked when it comes to that. We ain't let nobody come back in our lives. No more toxic people. No more of this. If they not helping elevate me and make my life better, well, who are you helping in your life? Who are you? Like, who are you? What support are you giving people? It don't even got to be me. Are you supporting anybody? Anybody who about the truth? Are you? Real talk. Are you supporting anybody? It's crazy. When I made a Patreon, I had people like, dude, $3. Everybody ain't got $3. What? Oh, you charging for the word of the Most High. Oh, now you see. Now when you see what happens when you speak the truth on certain platforms, Now, all the people who say I was charging for the word of God, right? Where the hell they at? When they see my videos get removed, they ass nowhere to be found, right? Oh, you charging for the word? No, numb nuts. I'm charging because I can't say what I want to say on this platform. As a content creator, that stifles the work. Your ass will sit up there and pay for AT&T. You'll sit up there and you will pay for damn cable, 200 channels or something that you don't even watch. You'll sit there and pay for all the sports channels. They playing football and basketball in the damn bubble, but you'll sit there and pay for ESPN, no audience in the crowd. You'll pay to watch that, but you won't pay somebody who's giving you life-changing knowledge $3 a month. That is crazy to me. I can never understand that. But anything your oppressor roll out, dudes be spending $600 on outfits, bro. $600 on outfits. Are you hearing me? But that's what I got. And then when my videos get removed and they start striking and shutting my damn channel down, same people nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. The same people that's like, Newbury, keep speaking the truth. When things get shut down, they ain't coming over there to show no support. They gonna sit up there and laugh because it got shut down. They gonna make videos about it. Seriously. All them people who sat up there and was like, man, you charging for the word. When you see my video get removed, what you do? You ain't say a damn thing. All the people who talking about you charging for the word. All right, where you at now? Now you get it? I mean, come on, man. My Patreon link is in the description box. My Patreon link is in the description box of practically every video I make. I would love to go over there and do more, but I'm gonna need more people to come on over there. Of course, there's already a lot of videos over there, but people ain't being able to see them. People ain't being able to see them because people don't want to support. I'm all about supporting my people. Anytime I see my people doing something, I'm supporting it because I'm supporting my interests. And when I fall, I have crutches. Can you say the same thing about yourself? When you fall, do you have crutches? And I'm talking about you can apply this to your life. Some of y'all talking about solo for life, dolo for life. Yeah, are you serious? You don't think nowhere in your life, in your existence, in your time span, that you're going to need somebody else? You truly think you're not going to need nobody else, right? You got people who get this whole solo life thing misunderstood. You could be solo and still support your interests. You could be solo and still do favors for brothers in your inner circle. You could be solo and still have associates that you know that I'm going to help them. They scratch my back, I scratch their back. If something go down, we good. I mean, come on, ladies and gentlemen. We got to put balance to everything that's said. You can't possibly think that you ain't going to never need nobody help. And you can't possibly think that you ain't going to need crutches one day. If you fall, who going to be your crutches? Who going to be your crutches? You're too damn stingy. You're too damn selfish. You don't support your people. Who the hell is going to help you? It says charity covered a multitudes of sins, man. There's no reason why our people, and I'm talking about, and I'm going to just put it out here straight like this. There's no reason why our people who do the work that you know have the people's best interests at heart, it's no reason why they shouldn't have all avenues to make a dramatic change in this earth. I'm talking about a dramatic change. Because if you can get all your swindlers, all those who are known scam artists who ran off with the plug more than once, if they can get into luxurious homes, if they can continue to steal, if they can continue to get money to throw at the strip club, because that's what they doing with your money. Yeah, that's what they doing with your money. And I'm not talking about people in here, but anybody who may watch this video, your Umar Johnsons, I don't give a damn, young this, spiritual that, spirit, I don't give a damn, all of them, right? This what they doing. That's what they doing. They throwing it up. You know why? Because their supporters are deceived. Yeah, it is very disappointing. But guess what? Those who actually have the people's best interests at heart, I mean, it's like mind-boggling to me. I'm telling you, that spiritual Jamaica retreat, it changed my whole perspective. And if I was a cold-hearted, callous, sellout, wicked type of dude, I would have turned my back on the people a long damn time ago when I seen what our people was on. I'm telling you straight from the heart. When I seen what it was, when we put that retreat together, when we had people working and we were showing the people what was happening with, and I seen the lack of support, I should have been like, I could have been like, man, what the hell, man? You know what? I could just carry it any kind of way. To hell with these people. These people don't support me. Only thing they want to do is hear some good word that make them feel good. So let me get them that and get paid. Listen, a lot of these popular social media personalities, that's what they do. They're not real. They done gave up on y'all. They don't give a damn about the people. I mean, dead ass, but I didn't do that. Matter of fact, when things didn't work out, everybody got their money back. Nobody can ever say, with all the years that I've been doing business on YouTube, nobody can ever say that New Breed took something from them and they didn't get it back. Nobody can ever say that New Breed ripped them off, that New Breed stole money from them. Nobody can ever say that, bro. Not one. You don't see not one video exposing me for stealing from somebody. Not one. Not one. But soon as I make a Patreon account, you got people up on the damn comment section talking about, oh man, you done sold out. But when my videos get removed from this platform illegally, nobody got a damn thing to say. Nobody want to spread it. Nobody want to make it known like, hold on, man, they attacking Breed's channel. I don't know not one brother in the belief that sat up there and vouched for me on my behalf. Like, where those at? We're brothers of the faith. Like, if they attack one of us, they attack all of us. This brother got his video taken down illegally. Where those people at? Like, yo, let's vouch for Breed, man. He ain't never did nothing bad, no bad business, none of that. Always showed integrity. Nah, if they come after him like that, then what they gonna do with us? Nobody. So I mean, like, you know, I'm a little bit upset, man. I'm a little bit upset about that. I'm a little bit upset about just the lack of support as a whole in our community. And I didn't even want to take it. Like I said before, I did not want to take this video in that direction. I didn't want to do that. But when I sat up there, the video that I posted, the one that I posted, that I told y'all in the stream, I said, look, this video might get taken down. It might get taken down, so please hit the thumbs up. I literally begged people the whole video, hit the thumbs up, hit the thumbs up, hit the thumbs up. And then guess what? A lot of people didn't get to see it. So, and then the fact that it took so long to get it done in this video, it's like, man, you know what? You know what? We got to make some changes on this channel. I feel like people beginning to take my kindness for weakness. Like, I don't have to do this. That's how I'm beginning to feel, bro. Like, you know, I watch other platforms, they stuff gets shared. But when you bringing out that real, that nitty gritty, it ain't happening. But, you know, it is what it is, man. I mean, look, I got a right to get upset about things too, man. I'm a person, bro. I'm a person, man. And if you in this live and if you haven't hit the thumbs up, hit it. The shadow ban is still going because we almost got 1,000 likes and we got 720 people in here. If you in here, screenshot this. Let's see if we can get 1,000 likes. I want to see if we can get 1,000 likes where they still spread the damn video, because it's gonna come a time, man. I'm gonna be sitting here with my arms folded, waiting for the notifications to go out. I don't know if I have to do that for like 10 minutes every video. But something's gonna have to give. They're not about to get rid of this platform. Nah. They ain't about to shadow ban it. They ain't about to make this channel forgotten. Nah, it ain't about to go down like that. We're gonna keep on rising, man. Somebody said, don't let the devil win. Facts. Sit there and remove my video illegally, man. Nobody want to say nothing about it in the community. Don't nobody want to even address that they just removed my video for no damn reason. Yeah, screenshots on. That's what's up, the throne. Screenshot it for sure. Hold up, well, let me see. 960 likes because 700 people came and slave. I don't understand what you mean. See, the thing, the issue with it is, even if, let's say, people liked it, came and left, right? The number of likes should have still drove traffic. It should have still fluctuated through the algorithms. You got to get damn near 10,000 views to get 1,000 likes on YouTube. You understand what I'm saying? So for the video not to spread, that's an issue. And we're going to make sure we keep these videos in the algorithm because they think what they think is they can just get what this what they think. They think they can stop showing the videos on the homepage to people. They think they can shadow ban it. They think they can give content creators a day's worth of views until the point where they disappear, right? But we can't let that happen. The people will have to speak. The people gonna have to be like, nah, we ain't finna let that go down like that. Y'all removing brothers' videos. Y'all shutting people's live streams down. You shadow banning. We ain't letting it go down like that. And everybody who sends super chats, highly appreciate it, man. Thank y'all. McDonald says we need to be brave enough to speak the truth. Many people are afraid to speak up for what's right. When you see your brother and sister having a hard time, help to encourage them. I know the feeling, dude. Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, man. I really appreciate that. I needed to hear that today. Because, man, like doing this work, sometimes like you just be like, is it worth it? Like, honestly, let me tell you something. I can easily talk about celebrity gossip. I can easily do it. Like, for those who are my day ones that have been on this channel, you already know what I can do with celebrities. I'm the same one who made Knocking Down Idols, the series Knocking Down Idols. It was such a provocative series that series, like half of the shows couldn't even stay on YouTube. For those who've been around for a while, you already know what I can do with celebrities. Like I can tear the celebrities up, but I'm not trying to do that because there's so much going on in the world. And ultimately, let me tell you how this works. I'm about to drop some jewels on you. Celebrity gossip, the reason why people be popping so much on celebrity gossip is because it's a humiliation ritual that takes place in Hollywood, right? And the world powers like when you talk about the celebrities. They like when you talk about the evil. They rather you talk about the celebrities than the Rockefellers. They rather you talk about Jay-Z than Rockefeller, if you catch my drift. They rather you talk about Beyonce than the Illuminati bloodline that's behind Beyonce. Like this is what they would rather you focus on. And what happens is they like to humiliate these entertainers. And also it's a distraction from what's going on. So easily I can go into celebrity gossip. I could talk about celebrities. My video that went viral that had 300,000 views on it. I had 300,000 views talking about some rappers that died, right? Y'all noticed that. But I didn't keep the narrative on that, and I could have, and I know I could have, but it's not about money. It's not about being popping. It's not about being the center of attention. It's about quality content getting out to the people that actually make a difference in people and actually getting real information out there. That's what it's about for me. But I'm not going to sit here at the same token. I'm not going to sit here and watch my channel be targeted like this. I'm not going to sit here and watch my channel be shadow banned without saying anything. I'm not going to sit here and watch videos get illegally removed. I'm not going to do that. I had to say something in this video because if I don't say nothing, ain't nobody going to say nothing for me. You understand? Nobody's going to speak up for me and what I'm going through, so I got to say something. You know, nobody's going to speak about what I'm going through and the lack of support that I've gotten over the years. Nobody's going to say it, so I'm going to say it. I have gotten a lack of support over the years. But you know what? At the end of the day, I'm good. I'm more so worried about the people not getting the information. I'm more so worried about people not getting the truth, man. And that's the real deal. And we went over 1,000 likes in this video, man. For everybody who showed up and showed out and put them likes in the chat, man, I appreciate you, man. I definitely appreciate y'all who actually support the work. For those who want to stick around, and I'm gonna tell you right now, 2021 got to be different for me. I've been a very kind person. I've been very empathetic. But 2021, listen, for all you trolls in the comment section, I'm going to start clapping back at you. You're going to start feeling real. I'm going to make you feel real bad about your life. And I'm going to tell you why. Because it's time to hold people accountable. All those people out there who always got something to say, something negative, but they not really doing nothing to help the body of Christ, I'm gonna put you in your place. Anybody who misleading the most highest people, anybody, listen, I don't care who you are. I don't care how big your platform is. I don't care. I got heat for anybody who going against the grain. I'm going to defend this word. That book back there, I'm finna defend that book. All right. Anybody talking crazy, I'm just going to 2021. I don't have no cut cards 2021 because it seems like I ain't got no respect in what I've done. You understand? I didn't try being humble. Humble don't get no damn respect. All right? It's like I didn't try that route. So now it's time to let people know what it is in 2021. I'm not playing no damn games with people. It's going to come a time where if you're not supporting your interests, if you're not, actually supporting the work, it's going to come a time where I'm going to really start blocking people, weaning people out, all of that, man. I'm not playing no games, man. We don't have time for that. And shout out to all my moderators. Oh, yeah, somebody said clap back for sure. Because I be real humble and nice to people. Like, nah, no longer are they going to take my kindness for weakness here on YouTube. No longer am I going to continue to let them do, shadow ban and do things behind the scenes. I'm not doing that no more. I'm going to point it out. I'm going to shame the devil, man. I'm not doing that no more. But also, I'm going to stay focused on this word. And you already know that. I'm still going to stay focused on what I got to bring. But when something ain't going right, I'm putting it out there. But, man, I'd like to thank each and every one of y'all for catching this stream. Hopefully, the lesson edified you. Hopefully that this makes you evaluate who you are as a person and really put certain things into consideration towards what you support and what you don't support. All right. I'd like to thank y'all for watching the stream. With that being said, shalom and peace.